Alright, so I have to excuse my little bit of a mess around here, but this is my battery box for my L4 Expedition. A little bit of sawdust right there. Anyway, just drilled 2 holes, ran the positive and negatives out. This here is my 24 volt. This is my 12 volt. This runs my 110 pound thrust Haas swing trolling motor. This runs my 55 pound thrust motor guide XI3, which is pretty much my anchor. I use spot lock. I will steer with it a little bit, but I don't really use it that much on the L4 for actually, moving around. Just maybe readjusting during spot lock. And then I'll use an anchor. Of course, I do have an anchor on there, a bell anchor. But anyway, let's get inside here. And it also runs my my lights. I've got lights for at night, and then other accessories, fans, and just different stuff if I'm out camping. Anyway, there's that. Let me sit you down for 1 second here. Get the lid off. Alrighty. Alright, we got 2 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate batteries in series, and then 1 100 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery, like I said, for the 12 volt. And I mean, for accessories, 100 amp hour, I have plenty of capacity, and I can use spot lock forever. So it gives me about 3 days on the water. And then I also have some power here, 800 watt, inverter. I have a Renogy 10 amp charge controller, which will do 12 and 24 volt. Will allow me to charge while on the water, or even while I'm sitting, or if I don't even go out the next day, I'll let it charge up. And so well, there it is. That's the only 2 penetrations, is where the wires go out. I got a 60 amp breaker there. The other breaker is in line on the motor guide. So then I have a wrench down there and a screwdriver. There it is, and then I plug in the solar array. Of course, I don't. I'll put a little notch somewhere just to run the wire in, if I were to ever really run the solar while I am on the water. But I don't really intend to do that. That's plenty of capacity, to run for a couple of days. Because I really don't use no power with that Haas swing, that 110. I don't think I've been over speed 5 or 6, because it's pretty well hauling ass for me. I don't even think Torqeedo gets that fast, to be honest with you. And it was a third of the cost. But anyway, there's my battery box, my lid. I might do a few more little tweaks to it, here or there. And she's not light by no means. And you think that might be kind of heavy, but for the L4 Expedition, this is nothing. And it is also my seat. I sit on it, so all that weight kind of is centered with me on the boat. So there she is.